Denver.
And what's your name, please?
Okay, Lou. Well, it's fantastic. I'm getting signal strength of 10 dB over S9 with USB down to S9. And with an antenna, a ground-mounted antenna, 2 elements, that thing is really tearing up the air, Lou. I'm amazed at and I thought the propagation with Florida was in the pits, but I guess not. Anyway, it sounds real good, Lou. Over. Okay, well, it's certainly drilling squarely into Arizona, Lou. Over. Well, it certainly is working well into Arizona, that's for sure. We get a report here from some of the members of our group as we go along too, Lou. Thanks for the call-in, and we'll see what else some of the other folks are thinking about it. Let's go over to Doug and crank this thing around again. N8QEN, KB7MD.
Okay, Ken, N8QEN. Yeah, good copy on the Florida station there. No problem at all. And, by golly, this week I got to get at it and get my rough on, and I go on my little hoochies I was holding out here, Ken. I've been working on that thing the whole time. I guess, off mine. So, we're getting that doggone thing coming along good. And Cleveland, Ohio, noticed this morning they were showing the report because the doggone meters stick down in the snow and we had 16 inches of snow on below that, so I think maybe it'll be a little later, let's see what I got out. The tires in the mower, it sounds good. Generators, got them all ready to go. Got Nelson the neighbors. I've been doing a lot of rent lately too. We've got fuel and new roof and no money for plate lights. Well, I might have a plate light coming, an old amplifier. Don't know for sure, but anyway, we'll see how that plays out. Supposed to be a pretty in real good shape and fairly reasonable, I guess. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. And Pete, both of those locks are the same key. I gave, let's see, Mike's got a key and Rich has got a key. There you go. And Ken, that's 3 racks for Rich. I heard you talking yesterday about that, and, or day before yesterday, and, I knew that sounds good all the way, that's for sure. Good, what you've been busy also, you should have been out there helping me, line up that door. I don't do a very good job of drilling holes, so we got to fix that anyway. AC7YM. And it is N8QEN.
Okay, Doug. Yeah, I don't have too much more here. That gentleman from Florida, I was pushing back in overnight online, and that was definitely the preamp down to 0. So he's putting out a real good signal, and congratulations on getting out of my one. That is good. Where he's at, we should be able to Yeah, pass it to Frank and then to Bob and I believe and then to Lee, to Rich, to Dave. It's kind of muddled up here a little bit, and then to Lee, and then back to Pete that way. So Frank, it's KB7U, KB7ND.
KB7U, and I too am here in the Florida station 1009. Sounds like a real good antenna system would be critical in my case, but I'm still cautious with the outracker, which is so easy. I guess the best that I can do is back down to use friends and faith, happy birthday, and too bad you had to eat all that.
Maybe 7 RDG and 7 SSD. Well, I don't have too much more. I've got a house to get in here. Did my saying hello and everything else, and he's chomping at the bit because it's time now to go for a walk. So maybe we'll get that taken care of. I want to remind everybody here in the just talking local here, at about 11 o'clock you better start watching the NASA channel Monday night, because they're going to be taking off to the International Space Station. So might want to stay up a little late and tune in. Let's see. These on W8USD, M7SFP, and I say 73s all the way around. Yeah, so they get on and finish by 7 o'clock instead of coming on at 7:30. Anyhow, alrighty. I don't know if I want to keep it along up anymore or not, Doug. You get a view from Mike or Rich later, but I'm in no rush. That way you only have to tell me to open up to get something. That works out. I left the electric heat on in the family room, so I'm okay right now. I'm sitting here in my skivvy. I shouldn't be telling them.
This is 87 years. Well, I'm out of radiation. The dock is gone. I guess I'll give it back to you, Ken. KP7ND, KE7.
Okay, let me see if Lou is still around. KE4UYP, KB7ND. Yeah, okay. Very good, Lou. Well, that's very interesting about the videotape, and I'm sure too that. Well, as a matter of fact, N79K Bob that was on earlier is our county race police officer in charge, and something like that would be an excellent piece of equipment for emergency communications to get, that you can carry in a duffel bag to get to the location in a big hurry. So I thank you for the information. I believe that pretty well lines up our map here. Let's see, Louis did. I've got you still working, and I believe Keith. So let's go to Rich, KB7RDG, KB7ND. Okay, KB7RDG, yep, this is KB7RDG, W8USD. All right, Richard, I got nothing else to say. I'm not even woke up yet, like I said. Still wiping the sand over my eyes. And I think I'll fall back inside. Out of the covers again. You know who hasn't heard yet. But she got up last night and took an allergy pill and went to her wiped her eyes. So I didn't take one like this. I'm getting more allergy problems in that day with the heparin culture than I am out here. Well, for my kids, I'll just bring it strong as what it sounds like. And I better get whacking at these trees around here. And maybe I'll cart some over to the daughter's place to fill her garbage can on Tuesday. But I've got one more big evergreen tree up front to work on and a couple of small ones along my fence line. And it's pretty easy this time doing the work because I bought a new hedge clipper. The old one from Sears, I couldn't get the big branches the smaller stuff. This new one is well-designed, some rolls that had I can grab about a half-inch branch and did chop it off with a swing. So I guess somebody used their brains and improved on the design. And the price was about as much as I paid at Sears 15 years ago for the old one. So, yeah, it seems like a pretty nice pedal. And when I make on trips, I go back to Michigan. I'm only a mile away from Canton. And we're not a snowbirder here. We're a permanent type vineyard for well over 30 years, 34 years. But we do make it back to the baseline now and then and operate mobile. So I do pretty well even fix mobile when I get up to the old homestead with an all-backer antenna on my truck. Anyhow, you can, and I'll take every speed around 7MB
Okay, let me verify any of this going on. KP4UIP. I believe you mentioned your address there for the email, for your address was your call, KP4UMP@google.com. Is that right, Luke?
No, negative.
Okay.
All right, I got you now.
I've never tried that,
But that's interesting setup. Really got that really type of KP700. Yeah, just go in KP4UYP Google and you get the rest. Okay, I think you found that N7SFP is still around. Yeah, don't hear you. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Lou, for the information. We'll check that out. Maybe watch the SPU too. Who knows? A very interesting setup you've got there, Lou. And thanks for popping in. KE4UYP, KB7MB. Hey, Lou, thanks for popping in. And interesting, very interesting to see. I'm sure that people will take some notes and probably will check in on that. KE4UYP, KB7MB, and let's see, this is
Yeah, you're call familiar, aren't you, in the ARS Spartan sprints occasionally? Oh yeah, you and your goats. Okay, well, the format has changed, so the activity is not as great as it used to be. Okay, Steve, TMI 1 second, KE4UVP, K3TW. Very fine. Well, great. I'm just looking at your website here, and it's very interesting to see that four-wheel bicycle. And tell me, do you run bicycle mobile with that, Lou? Yeah, fine. Tell me, are you traversing a creek there or something? It looks like you're in the water. Yeah, I was going to ask you if that was, I could see by the upper wheel, it looks like it was superimposed on another picture. Very fine. Well, Lou, you have F0TU standing by, so I'll sign with you, and very happy to meet up with you, and I'm going to look into your antenna design. It sounds very interesting here. K4UYP, K3TW. And by the way, is that a two-element antenna that you're using now, or just the vertical? Okay, I'm just looking, where is that referenced on your website?
I believe that I have the PDF file for it at the bottom of the website. It's called a 20-meter Vertical Buddi Beam.
Okay, fine. I'll look for that. I see the RSBEV, but nothing for 20.
Yeah, I believe it's at the bottom of the page. If it's not there yet, I need to upload. I have the PDF file on the website, but I may not have a link there for it yet.
Yeah, the last thing I see here is an 80 through, it says 80-60 meter. I wonder if that's 80 and 160, Buddy Paul, Buddy Stick. And then it just says you can visit it 33,174 times. That's the bottom. Right, and then where's the reference to the videos you're making? Great. Okay, Lou. Well, very fine. Congratulations. You certainly make ham radio very interesting, and hopefully you'll come soon again. I'll look for you. Have a great day there in Florida. KE4UYP, K3TW, Maryland.
This is Alpha Echo 5, Bravo Kilo. Alpha Echo 5, Bravo Kilo, in Dallas, and I'm also working for horizontal buddy parole. Oh yeah, no, that's very good. Well, you're coming in Dallas extremely strong. Really well. And you're coming in fairly strong. You know, you can tell the difference in the power level, but you're completely understandable. Yeah, that's good. I have my buddy pole set up with a vertical for, and then a counterpoise out to the side. And it's sort of directed towards Florida because there's a lot of Florida stations coming in this direction this evening. Yeah, that's very good. I'm using a GQ's 857 and I'm running about 100 watts right now. Yeah, actually that one's down quite a bit. In fact, the 50 and the 10 are approaching about the same readability. Band is here down, so sort of wavering in and out now, so I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, that sounds real good. You gonna have this on YouTube under your call sign? Well, that's good to hear. What's your website? Call letters? Oh, very good. Well, this is AE5BK 73. They'll let other people talk with you. It's a very nice signal. Glad to talk with you.
This is W2DMR, Richardson, Texas, calling you.
Yeah, W2DMR. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Very interesting conversations that you're having there. My name is Dave, and I'm in Richardson, Texas, which is a northern suburb of Dallas. The AE5BK station was coming in here really loud, and I wondered just where he's located in the city. Find out if he's in my backyard or something. I've been listening a little bit about your antenna, and let me see if I understand what you've got. I'm familiar with the buddy pole, and you've converted it into a two-element value. Do I gather then that you're using the truly vertical portion with the loading coil, and you've used most of the buddy pole sections with loading coils to produce those two verticals, and then I'm not clear as to what you've got as that sloping lower part. And also curious to know how you got your feed line coming off of this thing. A very clever idea. Very clever idea. KE4UYPW2DMR. Okay. Then do I infer then that the vertical portion, I guess I'm not familiar with the buddy stick. I'm more familiar with that buddy pole and kind of the generally configured as a fingerprint dipole with loading coils in each arm. Is the elements then quarter wavelength long, both the upper and the lower, and the lower goes off at an angle reference to an angle above ground. I'm very curious. I'd like to try this at another location that I have, and just see how that would work. And I could get the center point, the feed point of this thing maybe about 13 feet off the ground. It'd be interesting to try it. And let's see, the feed line, does it come off? It comes off the center, of course, but is it coaxial line, and does it come off at sort of at a right angle to the vertical, or how do you have that configured? And let's see, 1,001 questions. That's enough for this go around. KE4UYPW2DMR, and incidentally, the signals are strong, but you've been running about an S9 here, S9 as your highest level, S9 on this meter, and occasionally you do drop down, but not very much at all. The radio here is an Icon 756 Pro 2, and I'm running 100 watts PDP into a wire dipole. It's generally